Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to our channel. It is a beautiful Tuesday night, and we are absolutely wide awake because the drama never sleeps. Grab your snacks, grab your emotional support blankets, and let us dive straight into the madness. Are you guys seeing this absolute insanity right now? Someone check my pulse because I am actually spiraling into another dimension. Listen, I am fully prepared to be canceled for this, but I literally have to say it. The writers just dropped the most nuclear, mind-bending plot twist of the decade, and I am dead-ass losing my mind. We are witnessing television history, no cap. The frame is practically melting from the raw, visceral explosion of pure, unadulterated Genoa City chaos. I am sitting here vibrating at a frequency that could shatter glass because Victor Newman and Patty Williams just pulled off the most diabolical tag team in the history of daytime. Well, whatever happens, happens, right, everyone? That is what I was whispering to myself when I saw the sheer audacity of this storyline unfolding. Let us wind it back to the park, because deadass, the psychological warfare on display was a masterclass. Matt Clark, our resident amnesiac who is currently stumbling through life with zero memory of the absolute menace he used to be, is just trying to figure out his survival. And who swoops in? Patty Williams. Patty, with her delusional savior complex, trying to play the romantic hero for a man she views as a fellow outcast. She is laying it on thick, trying to flirt, trying to build this twisted trauma bond alliance. But Matt, he is low-key not having it. He looks at Patty, sees the unhinged glint in her eyes, and decides he needs to pack his bags and flee solo. He rejects her. He rejects Patty Williams. Are we kidding? You do not just reject Patty and walk away unscathed. Period. Look, I need us to really marinate on the catastrophic mistake Matt just made. My guy, you are isolated, you are a target, and you just told the one woman who was actively shielding you from Phyllis Summers that you would rather take your chances on the open road. It is a fatal miscalculation. Patty's entire fragile reality is built on this idea that she is reformed, that she can save another monster and prove her worth. The second Matt said no thanks and tried to dip, you could literally see the rejection shatter her delusion. And what does Patty do when she is hurt? She retaliates with apocalyptic force. I am actually paralyzed right now just thinking about it. Wait, no, I am not paralyzed. I am hyped. My brain is visibly struggling to load the truth in real time because the pivot from let me arrange your safe travel to I am going to feed you to the wolves was so fast it gave me whiplash. Seriously, the sheer vindictive energy of Patty picking up that phone and dialing, Victor Newman is giving me life. She did not just call the cops, she called the apex predator of Genoa City. She knows Victor is hunting Matt. She knows Victor is looking for blood. So she casually drops the tip that she heard he is looking for a guy named Matt Clark. Boom! The betrayal is absolute. Patty Deadass served Matt up on a silver platter just because he did not want to play house with her. It is petty, it is ruthless, and it is exactly the kind of high-key drama we live for. No cap. The alliance we never knew we needed. Patty operating from the shadows, weaponizing Victor's rage to settle her own romantic grievances. It is brilliant. It is terrifying. I am absolutely obsessed. Basically, we have to talk about Victor's state of mind right now because the man is a walking, ticking time bomb. Think about the immense pressure cooking inside the Newman patriarch. He is currently dealing with the absolute nightmare of Nick's severe fentanyl addiction. His son is spiraling, buying drugs, lying to Victoria, and facing a massive family intervention on May 22nd. On top of that, Nikki is furious with Victor over that whole ruthless yacht takeover plot, to the point where she is leaning on Jack Abbott for support. Victor's marriage is hanging by a thread, his family is in crisis, and he is vibrating with an intense, terrifying need to control something. So when Patty's call comes through, it is the perfect outlet for his pent-up aggression. Victor does not just want to find Matt. He needs a victory. He needs to assert his dominance. And Patty just handed him the ultimate target. Anyway, let us get back to the point, which is the actual capture. The moment Victor finally gets his hands on Matt because of Patty's tip is cinematic gold. Can you even imagine the sheer terror radiating from Matt? He has no memories. He does not fully understand the depth of the grudges held against him, and suddenly he is cornered by the most powerful, ruthless man in the city. Victor does not play games. With Patty's precise intel, Victor's security apparatus would have swooped in like a tactical strike. Matt thought he was going to sneak out of town and start a new life? Denied. Victor's presence alone is enough to suffocate the air out of the room. The absolute horror of Matt realizing that his rejection of a seemingly harmless woman in the park just summoned the Grim Reaper of Genoa City to his doorstep. I am screaming! The power dynamic is so lopsided it is almost tragic. But I cannot look away. Look, can we also take a second to appreciate the sheer multitasking genius of Patty Williams right now? While she is busy playing the ultimate betrayer and selling Matt out to Victor, she is also terrorizing Jack Abbott. Deadass. This woman is a menace, and I am here for it. Jack is over there at the Abbott mansion, feeling all smug because he just manipulated Nikki into hating Victor even more. He is offering to sponsor Nick's rehab, playing the ultimate white knight, and bam, a creepy bouquet of flowers arrives from Patty. She is literally pulling the strings of the most powerful men in Genoa City simultaneously. The fact that Patty can pivot from sending cryptic threats to Jack to trying to seduce Matt, to calling Victor for a tactical strike, all in the same week, is legendary behavior, no cap. Seriously, we cannot ignore the absolute monumental failure of Phyllis Summers in all of this. Wait, is it just me, or is Phyllis fumbling the bag on a historic level right now? She had Matt. She literally had him as her ultimate leverage to trade to Nick Newman so she could get her criminal charges dropped and save Newman Enterprises. But she lost track of him. And while Phyllis is busy ignoring Lauren and Michael's very sound advice to just surrender the company and save herself, Patty swoops in, steals her leverage, and hands it directly to Victor. Phyllis is out here playing checkers while Patty and Victor are playing 4D chess. Phyllis is going to absolutely combust when she realizes that her golden ticket to freedom is now locked away in Victor Newman's vault. She has zero leverage left. She is completely exposed. The irony of Phyllis being out-schemed by Patty Williams is so delicious I could cry. Basically, what we are looking at is a total paradigm shift in Genoa City. Victor has Matt, which means Victor holds all the cards. How is he going to use Matt? Is he going to use him to break Phyllis completely? Is he going to use him to distract from Nick's rehab intervention? The possibilities are endless, and my brain is spinning out of control trying to map out the master plan. I am contradicting myself because half of me feels bad for amnesiac Matt, who is just confused, but the other half of me is screaming, yes, crush him, because the drama is just too good. My emotions are everywhere. I am overflowing with so much hype that I can barely type coherently. I need you guys in the comments right now. Validate this magnificent catastrophe with me. Are you as unhinged about this as I am? Because if I do not get this out, I will literally explode. The writers have fed us a 5-star feast of betrayal, and we are eating every single crumb. Period.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.